well-known communities here. Now we have something called no export community. Now what it is going to do is it's going to ensure that all the routes will be advertised to eBGP, but it's not going to advertise any routes. No export means it will not advertise to any of the external BGP neighbors, but it will advertise to all the routers within the same autonomous system member. When you say no advertise, it's not going to advertise to any IBGP or any external BGP, which means it will not advertise to any of the internal router or the external router. So internet is the default community because by default any routes coming on the BGP will be automatically advertised to its internal BGP neighbor as well as external BGP neighbor. Now we also have something called local AS. Local AS is used in the configuration scenarios where it's going to ensure that the routes will be advertised only to sub-autonomous system members inside the configurations. So let's try to verify this. So I got a lab here. I got 6 routers total. I got autonomous system number 123 here. Router 1, router 2, router 3 belongs to AS 123, and I got AS 500, the router 5 which is connecting here, and I got AS 400 here and AS 600 here. So I got multiple autonomous system numbers here connecting just for verification here. So here we are going to verify the well-known community attributes with some basic configuration. So I have all the routers pre-configured with IP addressing, and I'm going to start with the basic IPGP and EPGP configuration. So the first task here we are going to do is we are going to configure IBGP and EBGP as per the diagram, and also we are going to advertise all the interfaces inside the BGP. So let us see one by one. So I'll start with router 1, router BGP 123. Now router 1 is forming the neighborship with router 2 and router 3 with internal BGP neighbors, and forming the neighborship with router 5 and router 4 as external BGP neighbors. So I'll configure one by one. Neighbor 1.1.1.2, which is router 2, remote AS 123, and neighbor 2.2.2.2, which is router 3, again 123, both my internal BGP neighbors, and external BGP neighbors are 10.1.1.5, remote AS is 500, and one more external BGP neighbor, that is router 4, which is 4.4.4.1, remote AS is 400. And advertising all my interfaces: LAN interface, 1.network, and 4.network. Okay, so same way we'll configure on the router 2 as well, router BGP 123. Now if you see router 2 is forming the neighborship with only 2 internal BGP neighbors. It has no external BGP neighbor, so there is no external router connecting to router 2. So we just have only 2 neighbors here. So we'll go to router 2 and we'll configure 1.1.1.1, which is router 1 in AS 123, and the other one is 2.2.2.2 in remote AS 123. Advertise your interfaces: LAN interface 20.network, and 2.network, and 1.network, the WAN interfaces. Done. So if you see router 3 is establishing neighborship with 2 internal BGP neighbors, that is router 1 and router 2 internally, and also it is forming the external BGP neighborship with router 6. This is router 6, and then also router 4. So we have total 4 neighbors. So let's configure router BGP 123 neighbor 1.1.1.1, that is router 1, forming the neighborship within the same AS, and also 2.2.2.1, forming the neighborship within the same AS, and then 30.1.1.6, which is router 6, remote AS is 600, and also forming the neighborship with router 4 with 3.3.3.2, remote AS is 400. So I got 4 neighbors, 2 internal BGP neighbors and 2 external BGP neighbors. So what we are going to do is we'll verify the neighborship. Anyway, neighborship will come up, so we'll quickly advertise the LAN WAN interfaces: network, 3.network, and 2.network. Done. So if you see on the router 3, we just configured all the IBGP and EBGP neighbors on 1, 2, 3, and we'll configure on the router 4. On the router 4 is just forming the neighborship with only 2 routers, and those 2 routers are external BGP neighbors, router 1 and router 3. So router BGP 400, neighbor 4.4.4.2, remote AS is 123, and neighbor 3.3.3.1, remote AS is how much? 123 again. And the network 40 dot network, and then 4 dot network and 3 dot network. Now router 1, 2, 3, 4 are configured. Now we'll need to finish up the configurations on router 5 and 6 finally. Router BGP 500, and router 5 is forming the neighborship only with one router, that is router 1, and the IP address of that interface is 10.1.1.1. remote AS is 123, and then we are going to say network 50 dot network. It's not 50. I have 192.168 5 dot network. Okay, 5 dot network advertised on the loop back interface. So you can see here that is acting as my LAN interface on the router 5. Okay, and then advertising my 10 dot network. No auto summary, no synchronization, by default they are disabled, so we don't need to add anyway. On the router 6, router BGP 600, router 6 is establishing neighborship with only router 3, that is 31.1.1. So I'll say neighbor 31.1.1. remote AS is 123, and network 60, not 60, it's 192.168 6 dot network I'm using, and then 30 dot network in the LAN. Done. So the next thing, we need to verify the neighborship, because the basic thing we need to verify the neighborship where router 1 will verify on the router 1. Router 1 must have total 3 neighbors, 4 neighbors total. So we'll verify on the router 4, also will verify on the router 3. On the router 3 also I should have 1, 2, 3 and 4 neighbors. So if you verify on router 1 and router 3, almost we have verified all the neighbors. So I'll go to 1, show IP BGP summary. I should be able to see 4 neighbors. You can see all the 4 neighbors. From each neighbor I am getting the routes. Similar way I will verify on the router 3 as well, show IP BGP summary. 4 neighbors, from all the 4 neighbors the neighborship is up. Now the next thing what we'll do is we'll try to change the next hop behavior, because by default what happens is the routes coming from router 5, router 1 is going to advertise to internal routers without changing the next hop. Means these 2 routers will receive the next hop address as 10.1.1.5, because we are not we just want to change the next hop address to our router address. It's simple, but it's not mandatory in this lab, but it's always the best practice to change the next hop behavior. So I'll go to router 1 and I will say router BGP 123, pointing to internal neighbors, that is 1.1.1.2 next hop self, and again 2.2.2.2 next hop self. Now the same thing I'm going to do on the router 3 also. On the router 3, router BGP 123 neighbor 2.2.2.1, I'm going to say next hop self, and neighbor 1.1.1.1 next hop self. So up to here everything is just a basic iBGP and eBGP configurations with next hop changes. Now we are coming into our actual task here. The actual task here is to verify predefined well-known communities. So let us start with the first one. So I have a task here, configure the router 5 such that the router 1 should advertise the same ABO network. What is the network? 192.168.5 network to any of the iBGP neighbor or eBGP neighbor. Router 1 should not advertise the same ABO network to any of the iBGP or eBGP neighbor. Okay, so what is the community we are going to use here? No advertise, right? Because now here our requirement is we are going to configure router 5. So router 5 is where we are going to configure. Now we want to ensure that there is a network called 192.168.5 network we are advertising. Now when this network is getting advertised to router 1, it should get to router 1, but router 1 should not advertise to its internal BGP neighbors, as well as it should not advertise to its external BGP neighbors. So which means now what I need to do is I need to tag with which attribute? Well known. We need to advertise. We need to tag with a attribute, community attribute called no-advertise. When you say no-advertise, it will not advertise to any external BGP neighbor or internal BGP neighbor, no internal or external. Okay, so now let us see how to do the tagging. Now the first thing, if you go to router 2 and verify the route, let's go to router 2 first, or router 1. If I go to router 1, I can see show IP BGP. I can see many networks. I can also see 192.168.5 network, which is coming from 10.1.1.5. I can see that network on router 1, and automatically router 1 is going to advertise to router 2. And if you verify on router 2, also I can see the network, it's coming from 1.1.1.1. even I can see that on the router 3, router 4, router 5, router 6, all the routers. If you verify on the router 5 also, 192.168.5 network, I can see that it's coming from 4.4.4.2, that is router 1. So by default that network will be advertised, because by default it's a default BGP behavior. Everything will be advertised, whatever the routes are in BGP. Now my requirement is to configure that. Now there are two methods we can do. There are actually two routers we can configure. Either we can configure on the router 5 and we can apply out direction, or you can configure it on the router 1 in direction. So there are two ways. Now when you say router 1, router 5, now you need to understand exactly what is the requirement, whether your requirement is to configure on the router 1 or your requirement is to configure on the router 5. And here the requirement is router 5. Anyway, I'll show you both the solutions here. So our requirement is initially, as per the question, it is on the router 5, and we are not going to do that in our AS. We want to ensure that router 1 should not advertise to its external BGP neighbor, sorry, internal or external. So which means the changes has to work on the router 1, and we are going to do configuration on the router 5. So I already discussed, if you apply out direction, it's going to apply for all the routes which are advertised to neighbor, and then it's going to impact on the neighbor. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, either I can configure two possible solutions. I'll write down here. The first possible solution, I can go to router 5 and I can apply on the out direction, or I can configure on the router 1, I can apply on the in direction. So any one solution is going to work, but I'll show you both.